Hello everyone, welcome to Brad the Lad 2. Hope I find you all well. This is my second channel where I talk about things that might be quite personal to me anyway, and obviously helps me talk about things. So we're going to try to talk about a few topics that might, I don't know, either bother me or some or things like that. And yeah, it's to help me, and maybe it could help connect with other people who have these same issues. So today, what we're going to talk about today is girls and relationships. So me currently, I am single. Have been for years. I haven't had a proper relationship yet. I did say this in my intro video, which was very, very long. But yeah, I'm quite a lot of the time I didn't used to be confident, but I think I am quite a confident person, and I can speak to people. I do socialise, but I don't know, like in the past couple of months, I think maybe, or the past couple of weeks, I might have lost touch with people. And I think a lot of the time, my luck with girls is very, very bad because, I don't know, I get rejected all the time, honestly, all the time. Or I'm put in the friend zone, or they say, "Oh, I found somebody that I like," or something like that, and yeah, I don't know, it seems to me that I'm not good enough for them, and I have a certain type, I go for really pretty girls. People might, they are, some girls might be average, I might be attracted to, maybe, but yeah, and I've come close to being in a couple, but one of them was my decision, the other one was their decision. They changed their mind over me. And yeah, I don't know, I think especially during lockdown, sometimes I feel a bit extremely lonely, to be honest, because, right, I don't know, like, nobody rings me, but my people ring my sister, people ring my brother, my sister FaceTimes her friends, but nobody wants to FaceTime me, which is quite bad. And sometimes people say to me, "Oh, you're so capable of love. You're so capable you're such a great person. You deserve this, that, and the other." And I'm like, "Well, why can't people see that? Why, you're so amazing. Oh, you smell good today, Brad." And that's only people in my family who recognise that. Why could other people see it? Do you know what I mean? Like, it's bizarre. And it just frustrates me. People say, "Have you got a girlfriend yet, Brad?" I'm like, "No, I haven't." And people are like, "Why?" And you're like, "I don't know. They just don't like me." That's the thing. I used to think all women hated me, or all girls hated me, which is stupid. But yeah, and they don't talk. The girls that I was really in touch with, they don't talk to me anymore. That much, or sometimes I might get an impression that they might not like me at all as a person. Am I genuinely not good enough to be spending time with? I used to feel that way, but recently I felt a little less secure in myself about that. Like, I used to think that I'm great to be around. I'm amazing, and yeah, I don't know. Things are quite tough, and I don't know. I just feel like people are starting to leave me, which is fair enough. Um, I don't want to be left behind. I don't want to be alone for the rest of my life. And sometimes I feel like that. And people say, "Oh, you'll get someone. You just gotta be patient, and things like that." But I'm like, what if it never happens? Because you know what people say, like, success, for example, will never come to you when you just sat on your ass doing nothing. You've got to go out there and make it happen. And that's what I try and follow. I try and think, if I want to be successful with girls, I've got to try talk to them. I've got to try get a bond with them. Not force it, but you know, try to see if there's anything between you. And yeah, I believe that you've kind of got to make it successful, because yeah, you can't just sit there on your ass waiting for it to happen, because it is not going to be any magic wand. We'd love it if we did, but it just doesn't happen. And Valentine's Day is coming up on Sunday, and I don't like Valentine's Day. I think what I'm going to do is, I think I'm going to log out my Instagram, log out my Snapchat, because I think I'm going to see a lot of people who are my friends, who are most of them are couples, and they'll be going, "Oh, I love you so much," or says together forever, and then I'll just be depressed. It'll just depress me, and yeah, I probably won't like it. And my birthday's coming up, and I kind of worry that no one's gonna think to talk to me on my birthday or remember me. I mean, family will, of course, but like, I just worry that my friends might not want to talk to me on my birthday for some reason, like I've really upset them, or they don't want anything to do with me anymore. Which is it's a bit sad to think that. I hope that isn't the case. And sometimes, like, when I'm having a bit of a down day, or when I'm feeling a bit down, I feel like nobody wants anything to do with me. I've lost everyone. It's, and I've done, I push people away. Um, and this is what my life's gonna be like forever. But yeah, I hope it's not like that, but sometimes it does feel like that is going to be the case, that I'm going to be left behind in life, which is sad, which is difficult, but, it's like you have to cope with it, and I don't know, like, a lot more recently, I've been a lot better than I used to be. I used to be a little bit desperate, and I am a bit ashamed to admit that, but hey ho, it's the way it goes, isn't it? At least I can admit it. I can admit to mistakes that I make, and yeah, I don't know, like, I always get friend zoned. I don't want to be just one of somebody's friends who they talk to now and again. I want to actually be somebody important in their life, if you get what I mean, and not just to my family, you know, um, because, yeah, I do think I am worth something. I do think I do deserve happiness, because I'm not a bad person. I'd never do anything to make anybody uncomfortable or anything like that. But I don't know, like, the look just seems so bad and rotten, and I look on dating websites and trying this, that, and the other. Um, it's not really paid off so far. Sometimes I feel like I'm not so far away. Sometimes, I feel like, yes, I'm getting close. I feel quite optimistic or excited, and then it just all goes wrong. And yeah, I just feel like, everyone of my female friends have found somebody, and I can't, and I just feel left behind. Like, oh shit. Like, imagine if you're in a massive room, right, and all your friends are there, and you've been invited to a party, and you're the only single person there. Yeah. And then everybody's singing and dancing, you're just sat there just watching them on your own. You know, I don't want that guy to be me. I used to think all sorts of shit, you know, that people just turn me away and, you know, say, I've got a boyfriend, I'm going to send him to beat you up. I have actually had that before. Well, not threatened to beat me up, but somebody said, who are you? Said, oh, I'm Brad, you added me a few weeks ago, I just thought I'd say hello. I weren't hoping for anything. I didn't even know this person. I didn't even know what she looked like or anything. And she said, my boyfriend won't be happy. I'm like, all right, well, I'll just remove you. It was that sort of thing. And yeah, she, you know, I removed her, and I'm like, what are you going to do? Send him to chainsaw me in half or something like that, you know what I mean? So, yeah, it was sort of that sort of crap. And I don't know, my life just feels like, I don't know, it's the same thing. I'm in the same cycle over and over and over again. You know, and I just feel like I'm going to lose everything. I feel like I'm going to lose everything. I feel like I might have no friends. I might have no relationship. I might have no nothing. And people say to me, like, you know, that one perfect person is waiting for you. But I'm like, yeah, but I want to have, like, I want to live like everybody does. Like, they have, I'm sure there's people who've had loads of relationships, you know, and I want to experience different things with them, you know. And it just feels like it's never, ever, 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 ever going to happen. That's what it feels like a lot of the time. And, which is sad, it's disappointing. But, you know, I just hope something changes, you know, and this just helps me express myself, really. You know, if any of my people, any people that are my friends do see this, yeah, I do feel like that sometimes, that I'm going to lose you guys, which is sad. It's difficult, it's tough, but that's just the way it is at the moment, you know. I feel like I'll just be the guy that's left behind, and I'm going to be alone on my own or be unhappy, which is what I don't want to experience. But it feels like there's nothing I can do. Like, if I tried to get in contact with somebody, they don't really want anything to do with me. They used to, but I feel like I've done something bad, or I'm just not the person that they want to be around. They're not the person they want to talk to or have a laugh with or have a good time with. You know, they just, I don't know. And I just feel like I'm never going to be good enough for anybody, you know, and I always doubt myself. Yeah. It's been a little bit tough for me mentally. I have had an upper dose on my medication. It's you know, I'm on 100 I don't know how you pronounce it, the measurement, but I do feel, I don't know, like, I used to be very sensitive and a bit touchy to everything. I'm a lot calmer now, and I just keep thoughts in my head. I just keep them in my head because, you know, I don't want to upset anyone. You know, and it doesn't make me, if it makes me feel sad, but it don't make me feel, you know, suicidal. It doesn't. It really doesn't, you know. Like, last week I found out, someone said, "Oh, I've met someone," and I wanted to be happy for them, but I was a bit like gutted in myself. I was a bit like, there's another one that goes, possible chance of me being happier for something. I don't know. And yeah, I don't know. I just feel like everything's over for me, and I just feel a little bit left behind. Feel a bit lonely. I feel like the only people who want to give me compliments are people who I'm related to, which is nice, but it's not. It's not what I want, I at least get one Snapchat a day, or two. That's it. I've never had like, I don't know, like I see like my brother or my sister, they get like 10 or 17 or something ridiculous. And yeah, I don't know, I just feel like I'm left behind, or I'm just not good enough, or I'm just not someone, they're just, maybe I'm just not good enough to be a part of their life, which is fair, it's a bit sad, like I've said, it's a bit difficult, but yeah, it just feels like that's the way it is. I mean, I don't know if that's just my anxiety talking, but that's it really. It's been quite hard, from that sort of sense, because I don't want people to think I'm being pitiful or attention seeking or being ridiculous or pathetic or stupid. I think I've said pathetic already, but yeah, I do feel a little bit like that. I do feel a little bit like a letdown, and I'm just nothing in life. I don't matter. I think I matter to myself, but like, I don't know if I'm matter to other people. In a way, it's a bit weird. It's hard to explain, but like, I don't know. The world doesn't resolve around me. Let me just get that straight. The world doesn't resolve around me. Sometimes I like to think that, but it doesn't. I do. I like how I feel a lot more highly of myself than I used to, which is good. But I really, really like the fact, I can think positively of myself, and I don't think, I look bad, I don't think I'm horrendous, I just think I don't know, I just feel like some people just don't like me as a person, which is hard, which is tough, and it does feel a bit sad, but yeah, I mean, they're just like I'm just getting all the thoughts in my mind out there, you know, just to tidy my mind up a bit, because it has been a bit of a wreck. It has been a bit of a wreck, my mind, and I think, yeah, I hope the thoughts I've been thinking aren't true, that I don't matter to people, I'm not good enough to be to be an important part of somebody's life, because, I feel like I am worth it without trying to be arrogant. I think I'm a good looking person, and I do think I deserve good things in life, and I don't mean to be arrogant or cocky or, to big myself up for any sort of reason, because, I'm just living truthfully. I'm truthful, I'm honest, I'm kind, and I like to think I'm funny. But yeah, I just want to be. I want to be enough, and I kind of want to be more than enough. I want to be important. And yeah, and sometimes I just don't see in my future. I used to think so positively about my future. But like, I don't know, it just seems so empty and it seems so unrealistic that I'm gonna be really happy. I used to think and believe that I could be permanently happy, or happy every day, or be positive every day. But it is hard. It is, and I wish I could be. I wish I could be, but it feels unrealistic for me to be happy. You know, for the future, I have good days. It hasn't been a bad day. It's just stuff that's been swirling around in my mind, and you know, and I just feel it's maybe I could reach out and connect to you guys and see what you people think on this situation. I hope you all have a great night. Please do not worry whatsoever about what I've spoken about in this video. It's just thoughts. Some of it might be true, all of it might be true, none of it might be true. Obviously, I hope it's the third one. But yeah, I mean, that's the sort of stuff that's been going on. So, so I'd rather thought I'd get out on this video and see if you guys are feeling anything like that, and maybe it could help you people too. Have a great night, everyone. See you all in a bit. Have a good one.